What's good, G-Life? It's your boy MC Shadow back at you with another video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free. That is how you help my channel get into the algorithm. Highly appreciate if you go ahead and do that. Don't forget to check out my second channel, Man Society M.O.D. That's Man Society M.O.D. That's where we go live and pretty much talk about anything and everything. Now, I was asked, what are my thoughts on Kendrick Lamar turning his back on Lefty gunplay, right? Pretty much dissing him. Because he, wasn't in the Super Bowl. That why do I think he did him like that? And first of all, this is just my opinions. This is no hate towards nobody. I have no, animosity or jealousy or envy or nothing like that. These are just merely my opinions going based off of what, I have observed. Now, the reason I feel like Lefty gunplay wasn't in the Super Bowl is that the Super Bowl is a business, my boy. You get what I'm saying? It is a multi-billion-dollar business. Meaning, everything has to go right during the Super Bowl. And when we're talking about the Super Bowl and the halftime shows, a show that is, pretty much cemented in people's calendars, as something that people are going to tune into, right? A majority, of, people tune in to the Super Bowl just to watch the halftime show, real talk. That is the day that you get the most, non-football, individuals, watching, the sport. Whether it be for their commercials, the halftime show, but for whatever reasons, it is the day that they tap in to actually watch, the event. So when we're talking about the halftime show, if you look at the track record of the Super Bowl, they have always gotten, the top of the top, the cream of the crop. We're talking about, A-list celebrities here, not just anybody could be at the Super Bowl. This is not a concert. Keep that in mind. The Super Bowl is not a concert. Every time you see Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Daz, Corrupt, Jay-Z, or whoever ever do a concert, you see that they go up there and you see that they normally have like about 10 other guys with them, right? Guys that, nobody even knows who the fuck they are, but they're up there on the stage with them. But if you notice at the Super Bowl, it's not like that. You've seen Dr. Dre, Eminem, 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, that's it. You don't see no other G-Unit guys or nothing like that. Like I said, it's because they only get, A-list celebrities for that event. Not just anybody is invited. Not just anybody could be on stage. Even if they're featured in the song with them. If they're a name that, truly not that many people know of, they're getting left out. Not just Lefty gunplay, but anybody else whose name doesn't ring, relevance like that. You get what I'm saying? So this is not, it's not personal. It's merely business. So it wasn't like a diss towards Lefty or they left him out intentionally. Is that Kendrick Lamar doesn't get to invite people to the Super Bowl. You get me? The ones that are setting up the Super Bowl and calling the shots, they are the ones that are, saying who gets to be there, who gets to be in the Super Bowl, and all of that. Kendrick has no say-so. He doesn't get to invite his friends and people and everything like that. The ones that are running the show and putting it together, they're the ones that are calling the shots, not Kendrick. So if they say it's only going to be Kendrick, then it's only going to be Kendrick. Kendrick doesn't got no say-so into it. Unless, at least if he wants to get paid. You get what I'm saying? And Lefty's name is just not a name like that, right? So why would they have him on there? Risk, risk something going wrong, right? Because, he's green. He's not really, he doesn't really have that many years, of experience, performing up there. They want everything to go perfect. It's the Super Bowl. They want everything perfect, bro. And they just can't, risk it on somebody like Lefty. Not only that, if he would have been on there, people would have been like, "What? Who's that? Who's that?" People would have been like, "Man, they should have been. Why waste a spot on somebody like that? They should have gotten Justin Timberlake or fucking Drake or whoever the fuck people are into nowadays. Denzel Washington." But they would have said that they should have got a better celebrity, and that's just the way it is, bro. No shot towards Lefty, no shots towards the raza. This is not a move, to throw shade. That's just the way it's structured. That's just the way it is, because the NFL is a business. The Super Bowl is a business. And they want everything that's good for business, not bad for business. If they would have seen Lefty, people would have, started, changing the channel or be like, wow, what the hell? And now it would have seemed like they would have brought the the status of the Super Bowl just a little bit down. You know what I mean? Because the Super Bowl is only meant for like the cream of the crop, right? Only the best of the best or the top tier get to perform in the halftime show. That's why you always see big names when it comes to the halftime show and not just like, well, who the fuck is this person? There's never been a time in the Super Bowl you're watching and you're like, who the hell is that guy? And there's been a lot of songs where people have been left out because their names just didn't ring relevance. So this is no shot towards Lefty. I feel like, to be honest with you, he was never invited. He was never invited because, his name just doesn't carry weight like that. This is no shot or no jealousy or envy. This is just the reality and the facts of things. Now, if people want to, spin whatever narratives they want to say that it was because of this, and that, then that's all fine and dandy, because these are merely just my opinions on why I think, going based off of how stuff is structured. But I don't feel like it was a diss move, or I don't feel like, he couldn't because of whatever reasons. I felt like he just wasn't invited because, the Super Bowl is meant for top names. And that's just, that's all there is to it, The reason why his part was even cut off. But I don't feel like they did that intentionally or that he was looking to, smut him out. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it was pretty much, if I had to guess, it was out of his hands. It's not that Kendrick wanted all the attention to him like people are saying. Look at all the past Super Bowl performance, bro. You don't see people going up there with all their friends and shit like that like they do in their concert. It's always just the person that's performing, and that's it. And if they have background dancers. But other than that, they don't have like these hype men like they do in their concerts. You know what I mean? This is a Super Bowl performance, not a fucking, concert where you get to bring all your buddies along because they want everything going perfect. Everything is timed, and like I said, bro, this is not just, for you to be chilling and bringing all your, compadres. But that's just why I think he was left out. But what are your thoughts? Leave it in the comments and shut up. We up.